Good morning, everyone. Look what I got. My most favorite cup of coffee, or favorite cup to use for coffee. Well, tea too, but today's a coffee day. I sure needed it today. Today's Friday. Happy Friday. How was your week? Oh my gosh. I had 4 days working in house, in the office. Today I'm not working. I have errands to run and family obligations I need to take care of, so I took the day off of work. Thank goodness. 4 days, full on. Wow. I really had to use the mantras this week. Oh my gosh. I did a lot of deep breathing. It helped me to settle myself. I'm in control of my thoughts and my emotions. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. I am in control of my thoughts and emotions. Me. Does other people affect me? Well, yes, because I'm an empath and I sense and feel. And it was a very weird energy vibe this week. First off, I'm pretty much a stranger coming into an office situation that has been working just perfectly fine the last 3 years without me. And suddenly, my energy and my presence is in the midst of that. So it's very hard for them to adapt. But they also have to take into consideration I am coming into a very weird environment for me. I have been home working with nobody around, quiet, peaceful, silent. If I want to talk out loud and play music, I can. And to come into that environment, it's hard on me too. It wasn't easy. But we got 4 days in. Next week will be a straight 5 days. A lot of deep breathing. Breathe in the calm, breathe out the stress. I have to look at it from what's some positive things that happened. Got up early every single day except today. So that's a win for me because I'm not a morning person. I got to drive in on awesome roads. The weather here has been gorgeous. No deer, no raccoons, no possums. It's been pretty peaceful drive in. Traffic hasn't been nasty because sometimes it can be because people are in such a hurry, so they ride your tail and put bright lights on the whole 9 yards. But it was a very nice drive. I got to see the sun come up. I haven't seen the sun come up in forever. My car doesn't sit for weeks on end without moving, so it's not like slowly falling apart. I can drive it and get use out of it now. To tell you how long it sits, it took me almost a full year to do a 5,000-mile oil change. That's how much I did not drive. It was so nice to see the stars out, to see the moon once in a while, to breathe in the fresh air. So that's a good thing. I could reconnect with nature, even if I'm just walking, you know, 20 feet to the garage. It was nice to breathe in that fresh air and to ground myself before a insane energy day at work. I got my breakfast in early. I had my coffee, except for the day I left it sitting on the counter, but then I had some coffee at work. It all worked. I get more exercise because I now am not sitting 4 feet from my bathroom. I have to get up and walk down the hallway. I have to get up and walk in the other office and grab paperwork. So I'm getting more exercise. I actually have the blinds open on the windows at work, so I get a lot of sunshine. At my house, I keep the blinds closed except one of the side ones because people have a tendency to snoop as they drive by. So that's a nice thing. I get to see the sun all day. I'm finding clothes that I haven't worn in forever, so it's almost like Christmas when I open up a box in my storage and oh, I didn't know I had this sweater. So that's fun and exciting. And because I'm trying to lessen my weight, my clothes fit so much better now. So it's like Christmas. So I try to look at all the positive things to keep my vibe high, to keep the positivity flowing. Were there some spots where it was really, really hard? Yeah, it was. Because again, I can feel that anger and that frustration from the other people as I take up space where I wasn't there before. So it's been a real roller coaster this week. Ups and downs, hence the great cup of coffee. And I like making my coffee at home and taking it in because the coffee at work, I don't know what they did, but it's just not tasty anymore. And I have my zero sugar creamer, which I don't need the extra sugar, so I like to put that in my coffee. It's a struggle to make sure I have my breakfast made and my lunch all ready, and I have to have snacks in there because of the eating plan I'm following. So that's been working okay. I've been having to switch my lunches and my suppers around because my lunches have been like salmon in lettuce greens, and I figured that's not smell wise would probably upset the people at work. So I'm trying to be considerate, but I've been struggling a little bit. And I have to keep telling myself my mantras. They're posted at work on my desk. And I have to breathe. I spend a lot of time breathing. And it sounds ridiculous, but when I take that deep breath in and blow it out, I have to remind myself I am grounded. I am protected. I have my spiritual team around me, guiding me, helping me, protecting me. And to push the emotion and energy that's not mine away from me. And I bring my energy back to me. And it's hard, especially when you're in the feelings. But I made it through 4 days of work. Next week's going to be 5. We'll see how that goes. And this time of year is really hard because it is kind of the doldrums of winter where January is now over, and January's always a hard month. February, weather-wise, has been wonky, but lately here it's been beautiful. The politicalness in the country is whatever. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world that is worrisome. And I try to concentrate on my little portion, my little section of the world, and try to keep my vibe high. Now, do I take a nap when I come home? Yes, I call that self-care because I listen to a meditation or a video or somebody talking, and I take about a half-hour nap because my body just shuts down. I release and let go, and I breathe. The other nice thing is it takes me about a half hour to drive home from work. And I listen to music and I do some deep breathing, releasing the energy, that's not mine. So by the time I get home, I am much more relaxed. I'm still a little stressed, so hence the nap. when you're not used to having other people's energy bounce around all day, it takes a little bit out of me, and that's okay. And it's okay for self-care. I have nothing urgent, nothing pressing. A half hour nap, we're good. I can get up, I do my exercises, I make my supper, I get my stuff ready for the next day, and then I can sit and relax and watch whatever TV show I want to watch or chat on the phone, whatever, it works. I hope your Friday is going fabulous. I hope the weekend is awesome. Super Bowl weekend? I think we have our local fishery this weekend, which is a big hoopla in town that I don't go to. It's too many people, it's too crowded, and a lot of times that I feel claustrophobic is the best way to put it. There's a lot of things going on this weekend, but I have more clothes to dig out and find. I have my meal plan I need to prep for the full week, so I'm going to be busy all weekend. I hope that you all have a fabulous Friday. Again, just takes 5 minutes to just breathe. Breathe in the calm, breathe out the stress. Let your shoulders drop. Let the stress roll off you. Be like a duck. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a fabulous weekend. I'll chat with you next week. Bye for now.